guys, so in preparation for the black cake, here are the fruits that are prepped to go in. We have the prunes that are pitted, raisins, some cherries, some cranberries. I don't normally put in these, but it was bought, so I'm gonna use it. And I don't normally use mixed peel either, but it was bought, so I'm going to use it as well. Very little though. So this is a rum I'm using this year. It's 37.5% volume. I normally like something a little stronger, like a 40 or 60, but that's all they had at the moment. These are the jars that my fruits from the following year will normally be, but I baked during the year, so this is all I have remaining. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cinnamon and some nutmeg into this pot of water, and when this eventually comes to a boil, I am then going to be adding the fruits to it, and this is to help soften it, and the spices will provide just a little added flavor to the fruits. Because so this is the water, it has cinnamon and nutmeg in it, and I'm going to add the fruits in. Okay, so this is to soften the fruits and add a little flavor to it. This is just plain water, as I said, with the spices, because if you use the alcohol, yes, it will just evaporate, so we're not going to use alcohol just now. So this is everything in there, and I'm just going to let it simmer for a while because the water is hot. After this has been cooked for maybe 15-20 minutes or so, I'm going to let it cool, and some of it will be blended and some of it will remain chunky. So this is a rum I'm going to be using after the fruits are cooked for a little while in the pot. I don't normally use any specific brand. I just look for the volume of alcohol. This one is 37.5. I normally like something higher, like 40 or 50%, but this is the cheapest one that I could find with the highest percentage volume of alcohol. So after I finish cooking them in the pot, I'm going to, as I finish cooking them, I'm then going to let the mixture cool, as I said, and they're going to go in jars. This one is almost about 2 years old, but I use my fruits because I baked during the year. So this one has a very high content of alcohol in it because I've already cooked it and then soaked it in the rum. And the rum, oh, by the way, the rum is dark because I put, as you can see, cinnamon barks at the bottom to add some flavor to the rum, because rum just tastes really bad. I know some people with their black cake, they'll use cake wine or cherry brandy or stuff like that. I find the cake wine to be rather weak, so I need something as strong as possible. And also I'll use this as well when the cake is finished baking every day, to throw some rum on it, probably about a cupful, until Christmas Day. So Christmas is like 2 weeks away, so a lot of rum is going to be going on this. So I'm going to let the fruits cook for about 20 minutes and then I come back and I'll blend half of it and leave half of the mixture chunky. So this is about 15 minutes in, and I actually took off the stove because I felt the prunes and the raisins and they've gotten soft now, so this is good. And not to worry about this water because when I'm actually blending some of it, this will come in handy to be the liquid. So I'm gonna let this cool, and because they're so soft, they're going to absorb all of that rum that I'm gonna soak them in so well. So this is fine. This is perfect. So I'm gonna let this cool, and we'll come back later to this. So guys, do you see how all the water that was previously there has thickened up? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is add some of the rum to it now. Yes? Yes. Okay, just now. And I'm going to let that. Okay, so the texture now. I'm going to add a little bit more. So if this was on the fire, then it would have taken all the alcoholic content of the rum, but it's not on the stove. So the fruits are going to absorb it pretty nicely. Okay guys, so this is the fruit. It's been sitting for a couple hours now. This is how it looks. This is how much of the rum I've used so far, so I may have to get another bottle of it. This is what I'm going to process half of the fruits in. Originally they were to go in these jars, but I think these will be too small for the amount of fruits I have, so I'm going to put them in 2 peanut containers that I'm going to repurpose. So let's go. So I'm only going to puree half of the mixture.
Let me do.
No, it's okay.
Mommy, please.
Okay.
Tired.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every...
This is loaded. Okay, so this consistency is quite fine.
Mommy, first.
So I kind of didn't want it this soft, but this is okay, but I generally will not do it this smooth. So I'm gonna mix it now. So guys, this is the consistency once we add some of the blended. chunks. I think I'm going to take out some of the cherries and do them a little smaller. I'm really not a fan of cherries. And I also forgot to add some of the mixed peel. I'm just going to put about a few pieces, not a lot at all. So this is how much lemon peel I'm putting in the mixture. Just this little bit that you can see at the top, and that's it. So really I'm not a fan of biting into that, so just a little for good measure. And I was initially going to put them in these jars, but I think they're too small, so I'm going to be using these two nut containers because I think they're big enough. And this is how much of the rum has been used, so I may have to get another one. Okay.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and bring it right here. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So these are the two containers, and the layer at the top is the alcohol, and I'm just gonna mix it in each one.